Everyone, hi everyone. Uh, so today I'm going to discuss about interview questions. This is part 2. So in many interviews, okay, they are going to ask one more question. So that is, what is the difference between a namespace and a CZ group in Docker? What is the difference between namespace and CZ group in Docker? In Kubernetes we know namespace, okay. Here also we have namespace, okay. So what we'll do by this namespace, in the sense it will provide isolation, okay. So it will provide isolation. Yeah, so practically we can see, so how we can see this namespace, okay. I mean, this namespace also limits what we are going to see. Uh, different types of things are there, right? So it is going to provide isolation. So practically, if you want to see what are the namespaces are there, see here, this is my Ubuntu mission, okay. So here, this is EC2 mission, okay. Here I was installed Docker, okay. So I'm going to check namespaces, okay. See, ls ns namespaces. What are the namespaces are there, okay. Just I was given, enter. See here, these are all the namespaces, okay. um, okay, see here, I was installed Jenkins. So here one container is running, okay. So that is Jenkins container, okay. So this jenkins.sh is there, right? So here you have that PID number 5336, correct. So now we can see 5336 related process, okay. I mean, inside that, what you have different namespaces are there, okay. So for that, so one command is there, okay. ls space hyphen la and process and 5336 slash ns, okay. So by that you can see, okay. So you can see, just again I will give again that command, see, okay. See here, these are the different types of namespaces, okay. CZ group is there. I will explain, I mean, what is CZ group, okay, and then what is the difference between CZ group and that namespace. So here you have that IPC, MNT, okay, UTS, okay, and user, correct. So you have different namespaces are there, okay. Yeah. Mount, it is nothing but a file system. It is used for the file system. UTS, it is nothing but unique time sharing, okay, which it is going for different host name of running containers. And IPC, it is nothing but IPC, it is nothing but inter-process communication. And NS, PID, it is nothing but process ID isolation. So user is there actually, uh, so that is a different username. I mean, UTS is there, okay. So that is I am telling, okay. Sorry, not UTS, user is there. User, it is for the different username, okay. UTS, it is nothing but unique time sharing, okay. That is different. UTS is different and user, it is different, okay. Fine, these are about namespaces in your Docker, okay. So so what is the benefit of namespace? In the sense, it will provide isolation. I mean that it will provide complete isolation of containers, and it is also going to provide isolation between the file system also, okay. So if you go inside the process of a particular PID, then we can see the list of namespaces here, okay. So then so next, coming to what is CZ group, okay. So CZ group, it is nothing but, it is very important here, it is going to limit the resources. Limit the resources in the sense, I mean CPU, memory, network, and input and output, or and file system, whatever it may be. Okay, CZ group, it is going to limits the resources, okay, which a process or set of process can use their resources. Okay, so then practically, so how we can see, okay, for that also ls and group, so many things are there. Okay, many things are there. Mm, okay, suppose if you want to check for this, I mean exactly Linux related, I mean that is Ubuntu related CZ group, in the sense, just I'm running this command cd space slash sys and fs and CZ group, you can see, and ls space hyphen l, see now here. Okay, so it is going to limit your resources, I mean usage of your resources. Okay, see here CPU and CPU set, devices, freezer, memory, correct, PID, RDMA, system D, okay, unified, these things are there, right? So these are nothing but, okay, CZ group related things. You can go inside anything, okay, CDBLK tab and ls and enter. Okay, something you have information related to the read IOPS and Docker related system slice, user slice, everything you have here. Okay, so this is about, okay, namespace and CZ group. So both are important. CZ group, it is going to limits how much we can use our CPU or something memory related. Namespace, it is going to limit what you can see. Okay, it will provide isolation of your containers or something, whatever it may be. Okay, so this is about namespace and CZ group. Okay, so then one more other important question, okay, that is nothing but, okay, while writing a Docker file, what are the different types of Docker file commands have you used? Okay, so then you need to tell, okay, from, copy, cmd, entry point, environment variables, working directory, add, so like this. Okay, you need to list out some of the Docker file commands. Okay, see then, so they are going to ask some questions. Okay, run is also there, that is also we are going to regularly, we can use inside the Docker file. Okay, so then important question is, okay, so generally, so what is the main purpose of run and cmd and entry point? Okay, so run, so what we can do with run, so many times we are going to use this run command, correct, I mean inside a Docker file. So this run command, what it will be do in the sense, so whatever the inputs we are going to give through the run, so those will be executed while building the image, not in container. So while we are going to build our image, at the time only it will be execute. So it has two modes of execution, that is shell mode and execute mode, exec mode. Okay, yeah, so then coming to, okay, cmd, so cmd, so where we can use, okay, cmd in the sense, okay, it is the command, whatever the command we are going to give, okay, it will be run inside a container. Okay, run inside a container, I mean here the command, whatever the command we are going to go, it will be overwrite, I mean under the running inside the running container. Okay, so whatever the parameters we are going to be given, it will be overridden from the Docker command line interface. Okay, entry point, it is nothing but so whatever the default parameters we are going to given, those cannot be overridden while executing the Docker containers. Okay, so that is the main important things. I mean, in many interviews they are going to ask the question, what is the difference between CMD and entry point? If you see anywhere, okay, so mainly they are going to tell, okay, the command, it is not going to be overwritten inside the, I mean, when we are going to use entry point, and CMD in the sense, so when we are going to mention CMD in the Docker file, okay, so whatever the commands we are going to give, it will be overwrite. Okay, so that is the main difference between run, CMD, and entry point. Okay, see, run in the sense, the commands are something, if you are going to download something, or if you are going to install some package, okay, that it will be done inside the image. I mean, it is going to create an extra layer. Okay, but CMD, it is nothing but in running container. Okay, in running container, okay, in running container, it will be execute. Okay, it is opposite to the I mean, entry point, cannot be overwrite. Okay, so this is very, very important. So then coming to I mean, another Docker file command, copy. Suppose if you want to copy any file from your external machine to inside a container, so then you can use this copy command inside your Docker file. Okay, so then suppose env is there, that is also one of the Docker file command. Okay, suppose if you want to uh, provide any variables, okay, okay, so variable 1, variable 2, suppose if you want to pass variables inside a Docker container, then you can give this env. Okay, and add is there, this is also very important. So in interviews they are going to ask question, what is the difference between add and copy? So the functionality of that copy and add, it is add, both are same. It is going to copy content from outside of sorry, or inside of your machine to the container. Through the add also we can do. And two other functionalities are there, two more. That is, it is going to download content from any other link, and it is able to extract the content also. That is also one of the extra feature. Okay, if you are going to use add, okay, copy command, it will only copy the content, but add will do, okay, I mean, two more functionalities, two or three, I mean totally three. Okay, three functionalities. It is going to copy, and it is going to extract, and it is going to download also. Okay, so then okay, so next command, working directory is there. Suppose if you want to create any working directory inside a container, okay, you can use that command also. Okay, you can use that command also while writing a Docker file. Okay, so then so one more question, what is a Docker compose? Docker compose, it is nothing but we can use for running multiple containers as a single service. Okay, multiple containers we can run for a single service. Here the containers I mean are isolation, but can interact with each other. One container to another container, isolation will be there, but it is I mean here the containers will be interact with each other. Okay, the I mean communication will be there. So here all Docker compose files are written in the YAML format. Okay, I mean, so if you run one single command, all the I mean all the process will be start. I mean, so suppose if you give two images will be run, and it at a time two containers will be formed. Okay, and we can start all the services at a time also. Okay, so this is about Docker compose. Yeah. Thank you.